Hi, my name's Sam Tobias, and today we're going to talk about how to set up the saxophone. The first thing you do when you open your saxophone case is take out your reed and wet it on both sides for about 20 seconds or so. If you don't wet it first, it's not going to sound very good when you play it, and you wet it just like this. Once the reed is wet, we're going to take it and put it on the mouthpiece. And when it lines up perfectly, you'll be able to see just a little bit of black at the top there. The reed won't stay on by itself, so we have to put the ligature on next. Different ligatures come in different shapes and sizes. This is just what mine happens to look like. So we very carefully, without breaking the tip of the reed, put the ligature on. If you have it on correctly, these adjustment pins will be on your right hand side. You tighten it until the reed stays in place and isn't going to move, and it doesn't need to be any tighter or looser than that. Once the ligature has attached the reed to the mouthpiece, you can put the mouthpiece on the neck of the saxophone. I put some cork grease on here, which should come with your instrument. You can use chapstick also, and you just easily glide it back and forth, not pushing too hard. When it's about here, for my saxophone in particular, that's where it's in tune. For yours, there may be more cork showing, less cork showing. It's different for every person, for every saxophone. Once the mouthpiece is attached to the neck, then you can put the neck on the body of the saxophone. This part is not cork, so never put cork grease on this part. It will not make things easier for you, I promise. You should twist it in gently so as not to bend the neck or the body. And then you can tighten it with this pin here. Just like the ligature pins, it doesn't need to be over tightened, just stable. You'll know that everything is lined up correctly here when, if you press this button, the octave key, it'll raise this lever, which opens up this at the top. Once your saxophone is assembled, you take the hook of your neck strap and hook it into the circle over there, and then you should be ready to go. When everything is set up right with the neck strap, the saxophone will come directly to your mouth. You can adjust it up and down here on your neck strap. Some neck straps work differently. This one works this way. And you should be ready to go. And that is all it takes to set up the saxophone. If you follow this process every time, it'll get easier and easier, and soon enough, it'll be second nature.